What's good, everybody? It's your boy Tico on Blitz, back at it again with another video. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Sheridan's belated brother, aka the tank that you could have earned from the event that was going on, which is the Sheridan missile. They do have pretty similar playstyles in terms of that, but they do have some slight differences upon that. And for one of them, you can see that the Sheridan's gun has 4.2 seconds of aiming time. Compared to the Sheridan missile, it has 4.6. That is about a 0.3 second difference. Along with that, the Sheridan missile has slightly worse DPM at 2319 with a 14.49 second reload time. Compared to its brother, the Sheridan, it has 2474 DPM with a 13.58 second reload time. And in terms of the penetration factors, they are going to be the same, but instead of heats that occur throughout the Sheridan missile, it has high explosive anti-tank ATGM missiles. So, in terms of that, it doesn't really make much of a difference in terms of the Sheridan missile's playstyle compared to the other Sheridan at that. It just has a point to where you can fire in missiles and aim them in when the gun shoots the missile out of its cannon. You can use the camera or the aiming reticle to try to see if you can hit the majority of enemies that come across within your peripheral point of view. So anyways, here we go into game number one right here. We have another Sheridan missile along with a Pergetto at that. So let's see what tries to poke on out over here. Oh, we did end up seeing another Sheridan missile at that. And I am spotted for that. So, got a Cobra off to the side over there. I do not really want to use as much distance as possible. Oh, Sheridan, bro. No way. I wanted to help you so bad, bro. Oh, there we go. Okay, 585 chunker into the WZ-132-1. Alright. Oh, our Sheridan missile's getting kerblunkered. And nice job by our Foch to literally screw this guy per big time. Alright, so what I'm going to do, he does miss his shell. I am going to try to aim in a missile onto the Cobra right there. There we go, a 471 chunker right before he could use his ability to get on out. And that is a Kraken player, by the way, surprisingly enough. And we were able to outmatch him for that time being. So we got the grill off to the side. Let's see if we can get a chunker of damage into him real quick before he gets out of danger. Wow, that is a very solid chunker into the grill right before he would manage to escape. And he does get cleared for that. All right, we got the BZ-68 off on the side. Let's see, are we able to get a missile shot into him? Let us see. He is still out in the open right there, and unfortunate, right into the side of his track. Well, that is okay. Let's see if we can get another one into him for that time being, if he still ends up poking on out. We got a 2.6A version 4 poking to the side as well. Let's see, I'm not able to spot him just yet, but there he is. All right. Let's see if he's going to poke, which he does. All right, hopefully he is going to continue on backwards. There we go. I saw that hit. 511. That is really solid. So that is exactly to what I'm talking about in terms of using the missiles to the best of your ability. If you're behind a ridgeline and you already have a tank within your point of view sticking out in the open just like that, you already know that the missiles are extremely deadly to face in terms of that. So we were able to get another nice tap into that BZ for that time being, as he did use his ability to become invisible. So we are just going to mosey on forward over to this 2.6A version 4, unless if the BZ wants to come on out at that time too. Or we could just get a tap into the side of the 2.6A version 4, and that is a very solid first game at that, demonstrating how to use the missiles to the best of your ability in terms of that. We were able to also break past 3,000 damage in this one, 3270. Unfortunately not able to kill anybody, but we were able to do top on the team while at it. So let us get into game number 2 then. And here we are in battle number 2. So it looks like they only have one Sheridan missile along with them, along with a Caro and a Bat Chat. We have 2 Sheridan missiles, and we also have a T-55A. Interesting. So let's go ahead and mosey on over to the left. Let's make sure that we got some help coming along with us, which it looks like that we do, including a Yag coming along with us too, which is extremely good. Alright, so we're going to mosey on through right along this little ridge line right here. Let's see what ends up poking on out for that matter. Probably towards mid is where they're going to try to push on upwards towards, but we'll see until then. So, just going to aim our gun upwards. Oh, yep, the 55A is coming. That is extremely good. Alright. Alright, so they got the Karo over to the side right there. Let's see what else they got. Alright, a Yag, and one of their Sheridan missiles is over there too. Alright, so we're going to mosey on over here towards the Sheridan missile right here. We're going to try to see if we can get a chunker of damage dealt into him, and he is finished off. That is the spectacular thing about having that ability handy when granting it to other vehicles, for that matter, is that you're able to chunk a pretty solid chunk of damage into your enemies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a quick missile into this Yag right there. Unfortunately, it did not pen, but that seemed to have gone directly on top of his vehicle. So what we are going to do is we are going to mosey on to the side of this Yag right here. Let's see if we can get a penning shell into him to finish him off. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so now we're just going to continue to stay put probably behind a ridgeline. We got the mouse off in the back. He probably is spotted. Or it looks like that he's not. We also got an IS-8 moseying on up too. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he has the leap ability too. Alright, so here comes the IS-8. We are able to slap him. Or bounce him, for that matter. That's unfortunate. So I'm just going to go ahead and mosey my way over towards this IS-8 right here and see if I can get some solid chunks of damage into his vehicle for that time being. So moseying on through. Alright, he moseyed on up further. Let's see, are we able to spot him? Unfortunately not. Alright. So it looks like that we can after this point. Yep, there he is. Wow, gun. Thank you so much for screwing me once again. You are doing such an amazing job at that. Alright, so now this IS-8 is pretty much screwed here at the moment. So I'm going to try to get a missile in on him. Unless if he tries to poke on me or not. There we go. 491 chunker into him. That is a very solid roll at that. Well, guess what, bro? You are not going to beat me. Here we go. Oh, wow. You actually penned that? Crazy. 580 chunker into you. All right. It's going to continue to mosey on backward towards you. Like, that's going to do you anything, bro. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's get an HE in the behind on his behind. Unfortunately not. Wow, and we bounced that. Crazy. Alright, so anyways, we're going to wait for him to poke on out. We're going to Jeetus Completus. Nice shots, big dog. Alright. We're going to go continue to mosey on forward towards him and get another slap into him for 584. That is beautiful. Going to continue to farm this guy out at the bare minimum. Alright, Mr. IS-8, you are basically screwed, good sir. Alright, and chunk, and goodbye on that. Another very solid game. The missile did work again like last time, but I can't complain. It still went pretty well in terms of that. So another 3,388 damage at that. And able to do second on the team on this one. Pretty solid game at that. Alright, game number 3 time. So let us see how we fare well upon game number 3. So we're going to continue on trying to use as many missiles as possible in this one. In case if there's a situation to where I can thoroughly use them. So let us see how we can do. And we are going to be beginning. 3, 2, 1.
Let's get this show on the road.
Alright. I don't know why somebody said that the concept is not good. It is a very deadly hold-down vehicle. I don't know what these guys are talking about at that. So let's see what's going to poke. I would really like to get a missile into one of these guys that pokes on up here. Alright, we got 2 vehicles already spotted off to the back. So I'm just going to go ahead and mosey on through right here and see what I can do. Alright, let's see what they got. 31 ER Protos moving on forward. Alrighty. Alright, you got the E3 spotted off towards the back, so I'm just going to go ahead and plant myself right beyond this ridge line right here. Let's see if he's within my peripheral point of view behind this ridge line. Which he is. Alright, is he aiming? Oh, there's a mouse right there too. There's a nice chunker into him. Alright. Oh, there's a bat chat right behind us. Interesting. And you missed your shell, good sir. Big fat L upon your behalf. Alright, well, one of our guys got kablunkered in the process, so I'm just going to continue moseying on through right over here. I'm going to go attack the hill right here and see if I can... Oh, we got a T-54 as well. Unfortunately, the shell missed, because that is what happens when you use full dispersion at that. Alright, this guy is still basically just planting himself out here in the open. So let's see, 3, 2, 1. Alright, he's probably going to continue moving forward. Unfortunate. So, we got to go ahead and help out our enemies, or help out our allies right over here. So, let's see, E3 spotted off in the back. There we go, 545 chunker into him. Alright, Concept is over there, so let's see if we can get a missile into one of these guys right here. So, 3, 2, 1. Alright, the VZ's over here too. Alright, let's see if we can get a slap into you real quick. There we go, 512. And you high rolled that? Dang, 569 is crazy. Alright, anyways. Well, I am going to have to move on out of here at the bare minimum. Unless if the BZ's going to mosey on forward so that I can get a missile into the side. Or at least attempt to try to get the missile in. Well, that's unfortunate. So, I'm going to try to make my way over towards this... bat chat right over here at the time being, unless... Can I missile him? Nope, he's moseying on down. Okay. Alright. So, let's go ahead and mosey on through towards the bat chat right over here. Oh, there he is. Chunk! 559 damage into you. A perfect solid chunk of damage dealt. Alright, you are going to continue moseying on forward towards me. We got the T-54 as well. Alright, I don't care if you hit me, as you are basically screwed, good sir. Come here, Mr. Batchat. I would like to miss you, unfortunately. Wow! Crazy! Was this our unfortunate loss? That is unfortunate. So, alright, we'll just have to see how things play out in the end. Hello, Mr. AMX. Let's just see how you do. You missed your shell, unfortunately enough. And you missed, so go ahead and make your way to the bat chat, bro. That would be the best play upon your behalf, so. And boink! Nice. Beautiful. Well, we are going to win this after all. It looks like the AMX is going to get every single kill here. That would be slightly a miracle if he does such so. Alright. Well, I'm just going to have to fast forward then. And I was right! The AMX did end up killing all 7 players! That is extremely impressive, good sir. And we were still able to break past 2,000 damage on this one. Not showcasing the missiles to the best that I can in this game, but hey, I can't complain. It was still a pretty solid turn of events. And that really just goes to show that the Sheridan missile is still a very solid vehicle. It just takes a little bit of skill in order to master the missiles. What I would recommend if you want to try to get used to the playstyle of the Sheridan missile, I would create a training room, choose any map of your personal preference, or anyone in particular that has a ridgeline, and try to practice aiming in the missiles using the aiming reticle when you fire. But anyways, hopefully you guys did end up enjoying today's video, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to turn on those bell notifications while at it so you don't miss out on any new videos, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.